So this is the bark cooking during 4 hours. And they put fire there. It's like a big coconut. And they put fire here. Salamat And then after that they have the bark like this. And she must do to smudge this bark to have a ball like this one. So it's 400 grams to make a big pepper like that. 400 grams for each one. So after smudging, they are balanced and they take 400 grams for this for the bark after cooking. And then they grind here. So this is like a padding or like a tammy or like a filter, and they put the bark after that by hand mixed with the water. So they mix there inside. They put the hot water. They bring the bowl here, and they mixed. And after they put on this platform. So to have this pepper, they take off the cold water here. They take off the water, and the left it's become like a real pepper, like over there. And they work hand by hand. So after that, they have the size like this one. So it's one big pepper, and it's still wet, but not yet dry. And sorry. After that, they are going to decorate it with a fresh flower. So they take the fresh flower every morning, and they put the flower depend on the inspiration of the woman working here. So they put the fresh flower and then the fresh leaves, and it is like a shape, one shape for the pepper. So if it's still wet again, they put the flour on the pepper, and after that they are covering. This is the rest or the rest of the water, and they covering by hand like that the flour to keep it in the pepper. So they cover with the water, and so it's like a decoration for. So it's the different size of the shape. It's another one. It's not a decoration, I think. No. So they put like inspiration of the flower. So it's like a postcard when it will be finished. And this is the size. So they do like that for having a shape. So this is the shape, and they can have the same size of the pepper.
That's it.
Okay. So after the decoration, they are going to bring here and to dry for 8 hours. So they dry it during one day. So it's a fresh flower, and they cover that way. There are some white things on the flower because they are covering and having one pepper. So to take off the pepper, it's very easy. So to take off the pepper, it's very easy. Just doing like that. You see?
Just peels.
Yeah, and you can have one pepper, and it's still very strong. So after drying, they can have one pepper. Because only this one is still dry, but the other one there, it's still again wet. Look at that. So it's very wet. They are trying nothing because they are going to make like album photos with this, and they are going to cut after.
Okay.
So they don't need the size of that. So the same as we saw before, the same decoration of the inspiration of the woman. And after drying the papers, they are going to bring inside. So here is the finally product. Yeah, the finally product here. Sometimes they can use the skin or the bark of the banana tree. So it's not the fresh flower, but the banana skin. Not the banana skin, but the bark of the banana tree. That's why you can see a lot of many different species and different types of decoration. So they can use the fresh flower and then the bananas bark. So this is the name Antemoro pepper and the name of the hotel and restaurant Bougainville. Bougainville is the name of the flower as we saw before at the entrance. So here is just like a finally product. So it's like finally the final of the workshop, and they use it by hand. They made it by hand, one by one. So they cut the decoration and they put on the paper. So it's like on the plate made by the Antemoro paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they used bamboo like a decoration. So all things are natural things, even the paper. They don't use like a chemical product, but only the natural things. So the finally products here they bring to the shop, and then if you wanna buy, you buy in the shop, but not here. They don't have yet the price here. So everybody must walk by hand. Yeah.